first round coverage of the Hero World Challenge begins Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Golf. And yeah, there's some odds to this being thrown around already with this stacked field. For more, we welcome in our PointsBet senior editor, Teddy Greenstein. Teddy G, it's great to see you. The Hero outright odds. I mean, this has to be a tough week to handicap.
Hey, Damon and Eamon, great to see you guys. Happy Tiger Day to all. And indeed, it's an interesting week when you only have 20 players. We've already had a change at the top of our leaderboard in terms of outrights because Collin Morikawa opened the week as the favorite. Then Data Golf ran a bunch of simulations and Rory overtook him. And now as we speak, they are dead even at plus 800. So let's get those favorites up there. You know, Morikawa, obviously, we're talking about the guy who won the race to Dubai. So he comes in strong. Rory, first start since his mini Nipplegate, got that brutal break in Dubai with his approach hitting off the flagstick, lost the 54-hole lead, and his shirt paid for it, of course. JT, will get to him at the moment. Bryson can no longer use the excuse that he hasn't played golf in 2.5 months. And Victor Hovland also comes in white hot, has 4 victories worldwide in his last 21 months, including his title defense at Mayakoba.
Well, you always have these interesting top 5 and top 10 scenarios as well, including one with the aforementioned Rory McIlroy.
Yeah, David, even though it's only 20 players, we still have the full array being offered. You know, one of them that is interesting here is the top European continental player. It's just Hovland against Stenson. Now, if you want Hovland, you're going to have to pay minus 300, but still he's taking on the biggest underdog in the field. The top 5 bet that I am a big fan of here is indeed Rory at plus 125. If you think about it, you know, plus 125 is not a great price in golf, but if you compare it to football, that's like taking Oregon to beat Utah in their rematch. And if that's the choice, I'm certainly taking Rory here as a top 5. He's done extremely well in limited field events. And we know based on what happened in Dubai, motivation will not be in short supply.
I like fiery Rory. I like that one. How about a name a bet? You always come up with these fantastic, you know, and we texted about the Georgia Bulldogs we did at Sea Island. What's your name a bet this week?
David, I'm going back to the Bryson Brooks well one final time, I promise. But after seeing this battle in the desert, my question is, will Brooks bring the same kind of fire? And as you can see there, he has to beat Bryson in 2 or more rounds. Doesn't seem to be that hard, and you get good plus money there, plus 160 if it happens. So let's see if Brooks can bring that intensity to the Bahamas and maybe treat this like a major, at least, or a majorly important title. And the Golf Today name a bet is an interesting one, too. So we selected Justin Thomas for this one. Actually, Damon, are you going to, do you want to mention that? Okay, there we go. Justin Thomas for this one. And here's the question. Will he break 70 in all 4 rounds? We selected him because Tiger gave him that nice shout out in the Golf Digest piece. Now, in 2019, the last time this event was played, only one competitor shot 69 or better in all 4 rounds, and that was the champion, Henrik Stenson. However, 7 guys had 3 rounds in the 60s. John Rahm and JT came within 1 stroke of all 4 69 or better. Here were JT's scores: 69, 69, 67, and 70. So when you look at this, plus 550, I think that's pretty generous.
I'm a risk taker. I like that, too. And JT sees Tiger now back on the prowl. Charlie's talking a lot of crap to JT as well. I think JT will be motivated. I like what you're doing there. Speaking of JT, he's a major champ. How about players to win majors in 2022? Are you already looking ahead?
We sure are. This is one of, I think, our most fun odds, and people will be debating this for months. So we have odds up player to win a major. And, you know, I was scrolling down, and I noticed Collin Morikawa is actually 8th on this list. And to me, he should be 2nd behind John Rahm. That's how strongly I feel about Collin Morikawa. So I think I'm going to be taking him at plus 375 to win a major next year. Another interesting guy I'm looking at is Patrick Cantlay. He is plus 450. Now, let's be honest. Patrick Cantlay has underachieved in the majors. I was looking at it. In his last 9 majors, 0 top 10s and 2 missed cuts. But I expect that to change in 2020. And I think we also have to have a long shot here, Damon. And, you know, inspired by Phil Mickelson, let's take a guy who's not at the top of the board. I was thinking about Lee Westwood at 20-1. Tiger is also at 20-1. But instead, I'm going to go with Ricky Fowler He is plus 2,000. So Ricky is well down. But if you want to go the more conventional route, you can see you've got Jon Rahm, you've got Dustin, Rory, Spieth, Bryson, Brooks Koepka. But again, I'm going with Morikawa there at plus 375.
2021 had a lot of comebacks. Jordan Spieth, Lydia Ko. Maybe it's Ricky Fowler's turn in 2022. Teddy G, great to see you. We'll speak to you next week.